Wasn't going to be the topic that I was going to discuss tonight, but it's been on my mind all day and it's bothering me. Kind of made me a little bit depressed. Um, we're going to talk about wage slavery. So, why are we enslaved to jobs? If you're going to tell me it's because it's a guaranteed paycheck, there's no guarantees in life other than you're going to be white, you're going to be whatever skin color you are, and you're going to eventually die. There's no guarantees in life. I mean, adjust this camera again. You're not guaranteed a wage. You're not guaranteed that you're going to get a certain amount of hours every week. You're not guaranteed that you're not going to get possibly laid off if things get slow for whatever reason. There's no guarantee about your job is not guaranteed ever. You're there filling a role, doing a certain job, probably doing more than what you are supposed to be doing because the lazy person next to you doesn't want to do all their job. They want to put it off on everybody else. So let's go over wage slavery. I'll get back onto the other stuff later, maybe next weekend. People are often compelled into wage slavery, a situation where dependence on a salary is absolute due to the basic necessities of survival, including the need for food, shelter, and security. This system is maintained by the need to pay for living expenses with low wages and limited career alternatives, creating a cycle of dependence that feels inescapable. Key factors to think about. Economic necessity. Work is primarily driven by the need to pay for necessities like food, housing, family needs, which can lead to a feeling of being trapped by the need for income. Wage slavery. This concept refers to the dependence of wages for livelihood, especially when wages are low and there are few opportunities to escape the situation. Debt bondage. Sometimes individuals are trapped in jobs to pay off debts that are designed to be impossible to repay, forcing them to work for extremely low or no wages for long hours. Social and economic pressure. The social pressure to work and the fear of poverty can force people into jobs even if those jobs are exploitative. Limited alternatives. A lack of other options can leave people with little choice but to continue in a job that they feel enslaved to. While some find that work provides independence and control of their lives, the feeling of being enslaved often arises from the power imbalance and the inability to leave a job without risking significant financial hardship. I was going to say something about that. How can you not feel enslaved? For those of you that disagree with this, you're working for someone else. They are dictating your daily life. If you let them. You have a choice. Trust me, that's not the only, which I know, but that's not the only thing that you can do. I feel slaved. I've got other things on the side I'm working on. Let's go to Wikipedia. I want to read a little bit on that. Some of the stuff I haven't already read on. Excuse me, I was eating on popcorn earlier. A term, wage slavery is a term used to criticize exploitation of labor by business. The situation of wage slavery can be loosely defined as a person's dependence on wages or salary for their livelihood, especially when wages are low, treatment and conditions are poor. There is little competition for labor, and there are few chances for upward mobility. The term is often used by critics of wage-based employment to criticize the exploitation of labor and social stratification, with the former seen primarily as unequal bargaining power between labor and capital, particularly when workers are paid comparatively low wages, like in a sweatshop, and the latter is described as a lack of workers' self-management. Fulfilling job choices and leisure is fulfilling job choices and leisure in an economy. The criticism of social stratification covers a wide range of employment choices bound by the pressures of a hierarchical society to perform otherwise unfulfilling work that deprives humans of their species' character. Not only under threat of extreme poverty and starvation, but also of social stigma and status diminution. Historically, many socialist organizations and activists have espoused workers' self-management or worker cooperatives as possible alternatives to wage labor. And I think that's all we'll read of that. Bottom line, you get what I'm saying. And I've heard this said before by other people. That proves right there, slavery is not about skin color. We're all, at one point or another, have been slaves, or still are, to the employers, to corporations. They don't give a damn about us. All they give a damn about that color green going in that register. They don't care. They will replace you in a heartbeat, because they know that they can start that person at a lower wage if they've already given you a raise. If they give you a raise, that's cutting into their profit margin. So, don't say that there's still slavery going on as far as racism goes, because job slavery doesn't go by race. It goes by humans. This is why I'm getting into other stuff, to try to get away from this. I'm tired of being dictated. No one's going to tell me how to live my life. Just ain't going to happen. I don't even listen now. It makes my wife nervous that I don't, because she's afraid, where we're going to get the next paycheck if something happens. I just tell her I was looking for a job when they asked me to come back to this one. I'm not worried about it. I'm not job scared, and neither should you. Put employers in their place. Put supervisors in their place where they belong. Too many of them got huge egos that need to be popped. Some management needs to be put in their place, whether if they like it or not. So that's it for right now. Till next time. Probably won't do another one. I'll probably try to do another one. Maybe at the earliest next Friday. It's supposed to rain Thursday, so maybe I might get to Thursday. This all depends on scheduling. Surprised I did as many as what I did this weekend. I usually don't do this many. Just had some stuff getting to me, bothering my brain, bothering my thoughts. I'm a lot calmer about it now than what I was earlier. I was really in a bad state of mind. But anyway, guys, hope this means something to you. Hope you've gotten something out of it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We love you. We appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, may God we trust.